Did you guys have money on the Braves game last night?
I did, Hutton.
Oh.
I had money on Braves and over 8.5 runs. They hit the over and combined 8.5 runs, but because of a terrible call in the ninth inning, it was not a good throw from Ozuna either, but it was in time, and the Phillies player completely missed the plate, and it was bad. This is the problem I have with it. Why have review? If you can go to review, and people who have seen it know what I'm talking about. It looked like he was safe live. I get that. I have no problem with the umpire initially calling him safe. But upon review, and there are a ton of cameras there for Sunday Night Baseball, they had every angle. And one angle clearly shows he does not touch the plate as he doesn't slide around, and he is tagged out at the plate. The Braves team left the field saying that's 3 outs once they saw it on the review. Everybody went to the dugout, and they called him safe. And the Braves had to come back out on the field. Brian Snitker almost got ejected. If I were the manager, I would have been ejected. What's the point at that point? I would have gone ballistic. I probably would have thrown my hat at the umpire when he didn't give me an explanation. But you want to talk about looking like you have impropriety in a game? When you go to New York for a review, and New York just took your All-Star game from you, and the first Sunday Night Baseball game of the year, I'm not saying this is what happened. I don't think someone got on the phone and said, hey, let's screw Atlanta again. But if you want to give people, conspiracy theorists, fuel for that, go and have a long review in New York when he's clearly out.
Is New York making that call, or are they making that call looking at it?
It goes to a review center at Major League Baseball headquarters, and they're the ones who tell them. And then that's when Snitker says they never give you an explanation. Because it's New York making the call. It's MLB making the call, and the umpires just walk away from it.
I mean, so several people miss it. The home plate umpire misses it, then whoever, and I imagine it's more than one person in New York coming to consensus, miss it with multiple angles. It's just missed. I mean, how are you, who's looking at it? How do you not see it?
It's not supposed to be missed, though, because you have all the time in the world to get it right.
Agree. And all these camera angles, like he's saying. So it's not a limited...
did they give an explanation after the game?
So this is from Drew Smiley, the Braves pitcher. We have 5 different angles on a nationally televised game, and it's clear that his foot did not touch the plate. For Major League Baseball not to overturn that, it's embarrassing. Why even have replay if you won't overturn it? I know Brian Snitker went on to say something also about it going to headquarters and then coming back, and then the umpire just walks away from it. Now here's Brian Snitker. He said, I got a view on the big screen that he didn't touch the plate, and went on to say that he's livid because they never give you an explanation when you approach the umpire about it.
It's just awful. And look, this...
Here it is. Here's the exact quote.
Okay.
It said, Barrett, the umpire, didn't offer Snitker an explanation when the manager came out of the dugout to angrily question the call being upheld by the replay review crew in New York. So it is a review crew in New York that looks at it. Again, I don't think that Major League Baseball sat there and said, we took the All-Star game, let's take this game from them also. But this is what I start getting on Twitter, and this is what people are going to say. And if you don't want that to happen, get the call right.
Get it right.
You've got the camera angle that shows he didn't hit it. And Matt Viscursion was terrible on that review. He saw one look at it, and somehow Matt Viscursion and A-Rod magically see everything and said, oh, he's safe. They got it right on the field. Immediately. You couldn't tell anything on the first camera angle when they were reviewing it. But on the first one, Matt Viscursion said, guys, I believe he got it right. I believe he's safe at the plate. And I'm thinking, you don't see him touch the plate. It's clear. Then they showed the other angle, and it was clear that he didn't touch the plate. And then Matt Viscursion says, I don't know. There may be a question about whether or not he touched the plate.
I hate when the broadcasters are blind to the thing the way the umpires are, and you're listening to the broadcasters while the umpires are saying nothing.